What truly makes a winning strategy in a game where, precise planning meets just absolute chaos? How do two seemingly opposite approaches clash, and what decides who wins?
Yeah, it's rarely just about raw power, is it? It's more about the subtle interactions, those clever counterplays,
Yeah.
and that critical ability to adapt. It's a real high-stakes dance.
You've absolutely nailed it. And that's exactly what we're diving into today. We're dissecting a really fascinating match from our League of Legends Subpersonalities tournament. It's a framework where each team kind of embodies a distinct strategy,
Hmm.
specifically Match B1, a showdown between Team Bannock and Team Devon. Our mission here is to peel back the layers, find those crucial plays, and really expose the individual brilliance that decided this thing.
Right. And our analysis, it's built on pretty comprehensive notes from the match. We've got team compositions, the big strategies, and even a minute-by-minute look at how the game unfolded. You'll get the full picture.
Okay, let's unpack this then, starting with the teams. First up, Bannock. They rolled out what we've called the Commander's Cohort, kind of fitting given their disciplined style.
Yeah.
Their lineup was Shen top, Jarvan V jungle, Azir mid, Ezreal ADC, and Taric support.
Yeah, and their play style is fundamentally it's built around defensive engage and counter engage. It's a really designed for strong, coordinated 5v5 team fights. They prioritize sustained control.
Okay.
You see that layered potential with Taric, Shen, Jarvan. Gives them incredible safety, well, when it's executed right.
So Azir and Ezreal then, they provide that safe, long-range poke. How does that chip-away approach really fit in, especially against a burstier team like Devon's?
Well, it lets them soften up targets, right? Maintain
Okay.
pressure from a distance, minimize risk before they actually commit to a full fight. Their strengths really come out in those big coordinated battles.
Yeah.
But the drawback, and it's a significant one, is their lack of early game pressure. They kind of need time to scale to set up those big fights,
Right.
and that leaves them vulnerable to, fast skirmishes, quick picks.
Okay, now let's flip to their opponents, Team Devon. We've called them the Lethal Isolationists, their lineup. Aatrox top, Kayn jungle, Zed mid, Aphelios ADC, and Pyke support. This sounds aggressively opportunistic.
Oh, definitely. You could call their playstyle a burst pick comp. They're all about extreme flanking, picking off targets one by one, really high kill potential in lane.
Wow.
It's classic, high risk, high reward, very little safety net built in, but boy, if they get ahead, they are just devastating.
So their strengths must be that, elite side lane threat, extreme kill pressure everywhere. It sounds like they don't even need the big 5v5s. They rely on picks and that macro collapse.
Precisely. They could just dismantle a team by taking out key players systematically. But their weaknesses are pretty glaring too.
Like what?
No real tank, no shielding, absolutely no sustain. If they fall behind, they can just get run over. Success for Devon really demands extremely high mechanical skill from everyone.
Okay, got it. We've got the teams, their plans laid out. Let's jump into the action now, see how it unfolded. Starting with the early game, those first 15 minutes, Devon seemed set on dominating right away.
They absolutely were. Top lane, Aatrox immediately used his range advantage, pushed Shen hard. Then about 5.30 ints, Kayn comes through the river wall for a gank, forces Shen's flash, that key escape tool, and boom, first blood for Devon.
That's not just a kill, that's a statement, right? Setting the tone.
Exactly. That really set the aggressive tone for their whole early game.
And mid lane. Zed and Azir were trading cautiously at first.
Yeah, for a bit. But then Zed hits level 6, goes all in under Azir's tower. He barely makes it out alive, but he forces Azir's flash and gets the kill with Ignite, that burn damage.
That's incredibly bold under tower like that.
It really showed Zed's confidence in his mechanics. Meanwhile, down bot, Ezreal and Taric were actually winning early trades, keeping Pyke under control a bit.
Oh, okay, so not all Devon early.
Not entirely, but Pyke didn't stay quiet long. He roamed mid around 9.45, helped Kayn get another kill. Devon was just relentless, pressure everywhere.
Jarvan, Bannock's jungler, must have been scrambling, trying to put up fires.
He attempted ganks to stabilize things, but it felt like Devon was always just one step ahead, reading their moves. Bannock did manage to secure the first dragon, Infernal, which was something.
Small win, okay.
But Devon countered, grabbing the Rift Herald and then the first turret. That's map control, that's gold, big advantages.
So, early game MVP, gotta be Zed.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
2 solo kills on Azir, constant threat.
Mm-hmm.
He dictated the pace in those opening minutes, no question.
All right, that sets us up perfectly for the mid-game, 15 to 25 minutes in. Bannock's team, the Commander's Cohort, they're trying to force those 5v5s now, right? Shen's ult is up, Taric's got Cosmic Radiance, Azir's ready.
Exactly. They tried to bait a fight around the Dragon Pit at 18.20. And Bannock actually initiated cleanly. Jarvan trapped Aphelios, Taric hit his ult, Shen poured it in.
Looked like the perfect setup for them.
It did. But this is where Devon's slanking just completely took over. A masterclass, really.
Okay, walk us through it. What made it so devastating?
Zed. He flanked from the side, instantly deleted Ezreal Bannock's main damage before Ezreal could even flash. Gone.
Wow.
And at the same time, Aatrox dies their backline.
Yeah.
Devon just turns the fight, wins it 4-2. Then they get the second dragon. Full jungle control. They use Bannock's own engage against them, surgically.
And Pyke and Kayn, they stepped up here too, didn't they? Roaming together.
Yeah, Pyke started roaming aggressively with Kayn. They picked off Jarvan, then Taric. Just bam, bam, like a pair of assassins hunting together.
So Bannock just couldn't group up effectively.
Pretty much. Devon's picks prevented them from ever getting that ideal 5v5 fight set up. Then, after picking off Azir later, Devon secured Baron around a 23.45.
And used the Baron buff too.
Pushed top lane, smashed the inhibitor tower. Huge pressure.
Okay, mid-game MVP then. Sounds like Kayn really came alive.
I'd say so. He managed to dodge that early pressure, scaled into just a nightmare in those river fights, and always seemed to pop up from unexpected angles.
Consistent pressure without dying too, you said.
Remarkable, yeah. He was like Devon's hidden weapon, constantly applying pressure from places Bannock just couldn't anticipate. It kept them scrambling, never letting them catch their breath.
Which brings us to the late game, the final stretch, 25 to 34 minutes. Bannock tried to turtle, right? Fight together mid lane around 28.0.
They did. You could almost feel their desperation, their resolve. They had to make a stand. And they chained their ultimates perfectly. Azir nearly wiped out Aphelios and Zed. It looked like maybe
A comeback, a glimmer of hope.
it really did. A moment of perfect execution from Bannock, showing their strength. But then,
Pyke, with his ultimate resets, getting his abilities back after a kill, he just cleaned house.
oh man, crushing their hope mercilessly. Just cleaned up the fight, allowed Devon to keep the pressure on.
Then Devon secured the Mountain Dragon soul at 31.30. That forces Bannock into a do-or-die fight for the Elder Dragon, right?
Exactly. The Elder Dragon dance, it was truly all or nothing for Bannock at that point.
So the final fight, how did it go down?
It all came down to execution under pressure. Jarvan went in maybe a fraction too early. Shen tried to ult in to save someone, but Aatrox interrupted it.
Oof, critical.
Huge. Ezreal got caught by Zed's shadow again, and Aphelios just laid down these devastating chakram turrets, his unique weapon thing, creating this kill zone.
Sounds like a total collapse for Bannock.
It was a clean 4-for-1 fight for Devon, and that was it. They pushed straight to the Nexus.
Game over at 34.1. Devon takes the win. Wow. A hard-fought game, like you said, constant push-pull between order and chaos.
And Chaos definitely won out this time. The final stats tell the story. First Blood, Devon. First Dragon, Bannock, but then First Herald and First Baron went to Devon. Final kills. Devon 22, Bannock 14.
So, wrapping this deep dive up, the overall MVP, still Zed.
Has to be. Finished 726, those two massive solo kills on Azir, and he controlled the flanks in every single major fight. His impact was undeniable.
His ability to create those picks just dismantled Bannock's whole game plan.
Exactly. It speaks volumes about Devon's strategy. They didn't need the big 5v5s Bannock wanted. Zed made sure Bannock couldn't play their game.
And we have to give Kayn that honorable mention too, right?
Absolutely. Smart roaming, perfect scaling, that nightmare presence from unexpected angles. He amplified everything Zed was doing.
So this game felt like Devon's identity on full display. Cold, calculated, deadly.
It really was a blueprint. Bannock had the discipline, the plan, the layered engage. All their strengths were there on paper. But Devon just never let them breathe.
They didn't just punish mistakes, they created them.
Precisely. They forced Bannock into bad spots, kept them constantly reacting, scrambling. A masterclass in proactive, aggressive play.
So thinking about this match, what does it tell us about that balance between, discipline, team strategy, and those wild, high-impact individual plays? When does a solid plan just get overwhelmed by pure aggressive execution? And how do you even prepare for a team like Devon, who seems to make their own luck rather than just reacting?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Something for you all to chew on.